welcome to Philly Close Up. When stars come to Philly, we get you close up. And today we are at Monarch for the viewing party of Cold Black. And we're here with Philly's own Nafessa Williams, who is starring as Dr. Charlotte Peel. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Yes, welcome home. It feels good to be home. Thanks for having me, MyNEWPhilly. Yes.
Congratulations,
Thanks
first
for
and
being
foremost.
here. Thank you so much. It feels good to be home.
I'm sure it does. And all this love here. We're here at the viewing party.
I went to
it's a big
middle
crowd.
school, high school with people that are here. Some of my first boyfriends are here.
Well, it's good that you still have good relationships.
Yeah, good
Take advice, ladies.
Yeah.
So take us back. When did your love for film and acting and TV first kind of make you say, this is what I need to be doing with the rest of my life?
I was a really little girl when I was really young when I had the visions. I would come home from school and I would write down a TV guide of my own of like The Fresh Prince, of Saved by the Bell, and I was obsessed with it. I had the vision, but I didn't know exactly how I would follow through with it. So all my life I went through life saying I'm going to be a lawyer because I didn't know how to get into the entertainment industry. So I went with what was safe. And I graduated college. I was this close to applying to law school. I was working at the DA's office in the homicide unit here in Philly. And it just wasn't for me. And I just was like, let me go back to those visions that God gave me when I was a little girl. I had always modeled here and there, beauty, hair.
Oh, I remember.
You remember?
I remember.
I was in a Foreman Mills commercial. Do y'all remember that in 2007, 2008? So I'd always modeled and it was an interest, but I didn't know that I could really bring this to fruition like full time. So it was in 2008 and I just was like, I don't want to work in an office anymore and this is not for me and I want to really go for what I want. And I went for it. And 8 years later, here we are.
8 years later, here we are.
Listen to what we're saying. 8 years. It was not overnight.
Well, and I think that's the common misconception when it comes to people, and you don't see all the work that happens behind the scenes. So people's like, oh, she's an overnight success. Like, no, she's been working at this for a long
15
time.
years to become an overnight success.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy, but it is what it is.
Well, I think it's amazing everything that you're doing. So talk us through when did you get the call first and foremost about auditioning for Cold Black, and how excited were you?
I was super excited. I was in my bathroom when I got the call, I remember, and I was just like, okay. I went out for one role, and the creator and the executive producer, Michael Seitzman, I'm in the room with him at my callback, and he's like, wait a minute, I want you to read for another role. I originally went in for the role of Dr. Keene, the redhead Emily Tyra, who's amazing. So I went out for that role originally, and then he called me back for Charlotte, and I was just like, okay, this is amazing. And I had a call back for it, and then I got the phone call that I had it. So that was amazing. Yeah, it really was. To play a doctor is such a positive character. You know what I mean? Something unlike I've never done before. So it's just been great. Yeah.
What was the preparation like for playing a doctor? I mean, I know just watching tonight, prepare yourself if you're a little squeamish. There were a few scenes that made you feel like you were right there in the emergency room.
A lot of Googling, a lot of trying to get those medical terms into my body and have it come out and sound effortless and fluid as if the same as when I say my name. It has to come out and people have to believe it. So I spent a lot of hours on the medical terms, just making sure that I had them and that I said them with conviction. It's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to say it and believe it yourself as a doctor. So I spent a lot of hours studying on these medical terms. I was like, if I can do Cold Black, I can do anything. The medical terms were like something to get into.
Oh, I'm sure.
And we went through like medical boot camp. It was a lot of preparation. Like we learned how to use certain needles, and like I feel like I went through medical school.
Well, that's the other thing. People see the glamour and the glitz of acting, but they don't necessarily see the prep work behind the scenes and how you actually have to become this person and be believable.
Yes. So one thing about this role, I feel smarter.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And we need to see more Black doctors on TV and in real life.
Exactly.
So how many episodes are you on in this season?
I'll be on 4 episodes, and they're all consecutive. So make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. and check me out. So yeah.
Awesome. And what other projects that you have coming up? Because I know it's a long list. The resume is getting much longer.
Thank you. So I actually, I'm in NBA 2K17. It just came out last week. I have some scenes with Michael B. Jordan, and that's amazing. So I have that out now. And then I play one of the leads. I play Sahar in True to the Game. We all know the book True to the Game. We all read that. It's based in Philly. So I have that coming out next year. I just finished a Netflix film called Burning Sands. It's about the underground of the sorority in the fraternity world. Yeah, so we shot that in Virginia. That'll be out next year on Netflix. I have a lead role in that. And then I also, I don't know if you guys remember Twin Peaks. We were young when it was out. So they're doing the reboot on Showtime. So I have an episode on that coming out next year. So like God is working, I'm working, and everything is just like happening. So yeah, I'm excited to be home and share this moment with you guys.
Well, I know in addition to being a dynamic actress, you also do motivational speaking.
Yes, that's the true purpose.
Okay. So what advice would you offer to people that are just not necessarily even just acting, but people who are really trying to strive towards their goal, who are maybe hitting some obstacles along the way? What advice would you give them?
So the thing that keeps me going is my faith in God. That's one. And knowing that it's already written. So if I truly believe that it's written, no matter what obstacles, no matter what roadblocks I come encounter with, I know it's a part of my process to get me to the next level, or I need it to get there. So just knowing that it's written, just having that vision, asking God to give you a clear vision of what it is your purpose is, and just going after that. And when I don't know, it just helps me know when I have this hashtag that I do, it's already written, which means why are we tripping if it's already written?
Very true.
You know what I mean?
I do.
If we truly believe that, then
stop
a
worrying.
lot of our worrying would disappear. You know what I mean? I think it's a matter of just knowing where your God-given purpose is and knowing what you were truly put here to do, and just going after it every day, making sure that every day you're putting the time in. Every single day. I try to do something towards my acting or something towards my motivational speaking every day, and I believe you reap what you sow.
Well, thank you for those words of wisdom.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. We're so proud of you here in Philly, and we can't wait to see your career continue to just go
This is
up
just
and up.
the beginning.
Yes, it's just the beginning. Well, you guys make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on CBS to see Nafessa.
Thank you, Charisma.
Well, that's all the time we have on My New Philly, where something is always new
and everything is always Philly.